Get ready for the next battle.
Hello everyone, ToonySA here on my quest to defeat Caddy's Platinum Relic time of 10340 on Crashteroids. And I'm actually doing a post audio recording here because I actually forgot to record my microphone audio for the actual recording. So I'm speaking over the best bits from that recording rather than do it all over again. What you're seeing right now is me trying to beat Caddy's time using an exploit. That exploit is to ignore the clock at the very start of the level and just ram yourself into the satellites to expose the station, and then you can actually blow up the station using your laser guns. You do that 3 times, but on the third one you don't blow up the space station, you just do a little bit of damage to it. The reason is the clock actually stays active in the game as long as you don't shoot a single bullet at one of these red satellites you see on screen right now. So really, doing the level this way is about resource management and evasion more than anything. You're trying to conserve your health because you're going to lose 25 HP every time you smack into a satellite. And also trying your best to avoid those fuckers who literally try and kamikaze you to death. They have no interest in actually defeating you properly. They just want to ram you and destroy themselves and you at the same time. Now you can actually shoot those UFOs without problem. It doesn't affect the clock. However, it does run the risk that you might accidentally send a bullet stray and hit a satellite, and then guess what? The clock will drop down into space and you'll basically have to start all over again. This time you see that I'm actually about to get my first one done there without hitting a single satellite using the gun. And yeah, you'll see that I have to go out of my way quite frequently to get the health crates just so that I don't die. Asteroids, I believe, are a little bit more deadly. I think they do like twice as much damage as blowing yourself up with a UFO or satellite, but I'm not entirely sure. There's also the really annoying black hole in the center of the stage where you spawn, where if you happen to go across that zone, you will instantly die. Fortunately, I've managed to evade it right now. It's right in the center of the stage, so if you just go around the perimeter, you can avoid it. And what you see there with me bouncing up and down on the aircraft is to try and make it more difficult for the UFO guys to actually shoot me with their laser guns. If I'm bouncing up and down, it's a lot harder for them to get more than a couple of hits on me at a single time. That guy very, very nearly ruined what was a great run, because there are 4 or 5 health crates in the entire level, so once they're gone, right? You may not have enough health to finish the mission if you've been quite reckless by being hit by asteroids or by UFOs. And I say reckless, part of it is down to your steering, but a lot of it really is down to the pathing of the AI and what they feel like doing on a particular run. This is attempt 4 that we're at right now, and we've just hit our 3rd out of 3rd satellites on the final ship here. And I only have 25% health left, and each bullet from the AI is going to do 1% of damage here. A rock right now will instantly kill me, so I'm absolutely nervous. This is where like the run could really go wrong. I did a little bit of damage to the UFO, but not as much as you can. You can get it to 1 hit away from being destroyed for maximum efficiency. But due to my worry about my health, I decided to instead go and get the clock. And I still managed to get a 6-second flat exploited time. Now, for those of you who really don't like exploited times, I have got for you right here my attempt to do the Relic run legitimately and beat Caddy legitimately. Now, what you see under my Toony Relic just below me right now is 6, which is the time I literally just got, and then 1 minute 78. That's because, to compound a really bad recording, I stopped recording after the exploit, and I planned on starting a new recording to do it legitimately. unfortunately, me being stupid as I am, I actually forgot to press record on that too. So I got a time of 1 minute and 78, and then I was like, fuck yes, that took a long time. I think it was like 15 attempts it took, only to realise that it didn't record. So this I decided to record again. I didn't want you guys to just take my word for it that I could beat this legitimately. So here I am actually trying to do it legitimately. And you can see here, that was me dying to the black hole. It happens quite a few times to me. But I've not recorded every attempt here for you. I've just picked some attempts to show off for this video. After that really long introduction, I think I deserve a sip of water. So you can see as well that the platinum time is 1:16:05 and Caddy's time is like a good 13 seconds, just under 13 seconds faster than that. So Caddy's time's actually pretty good as far as platinums go. It kind of meant that you require yourself to be very efficient, and you don't really have much time to fool around trying to beat Caddy's time here. One thing I picked up was what I just did there is to stop yourself from moving forwards too much and engaging with the shield. You can barrel roll, and instead of proceeding forward, Coco does a very slight roll to the left without any forward momentum, which means that you can kind of... This is me crashing the game. I have to like load state. I was really upset. But yeah, without the forward momentum, it means that you can stop yourself from being bounced off, because when you're bounced off, it'll either turn you around the opposite direction or it'll turn you upwards. There's entropy right up my arse with this tuning fork. Stick it where the sun don't shine. And yeah, that's something else I didn't notice until I played this game to get the relic. I was like, oh wait, the UFO guys are not just lab assistants. Some of them are Tiny Tiger's model, some of them are Entropy's model, and some of them are Engine's model. I'm not sure if Dingo Doll features at all, but I wouldn't be surprised if he does. Or, you know, maybe Crunch is in there, or some other bosses. There was Tiny that just kamikazed himself into me. But yeah, you kind of need to get the first UFO down before the 30-second mark. And then usually you're in a rush. If it's like 30 seconds, you're in an absolute rush to try and get some time crates and then blow up the other two UFOs. You see here how I'm at 53 seconds. I'm panicking. I'm like, okay, I've only got 10 seconds of legit time to beat Caddy here. And if you pop the box immediately, you'll save time immediately. Or if you pop the UFO that's holding the box, it takes a good 4 or 5 seconds for that box to despawn. And then to give you the time bonus from it. So look how close I was here. I was like maybe a second away. That would have been like a 1:05, something like that. Me loading state there doesn't count as an attempt because I didn't get the clock, so I was just saving myself a bit of time. Jumping forward back to the second UFO once again. That was a case of me, unfortunately, being yeeted by the shield into the satellite. Yeeted up again. So you see how bad it is when you actually collide with those things. It really sends you for a loop. And that was me, oh there's Tiny, up my arse. Like a scene from The Boys. But yeah, that was me again being destroyed by the insta-kill black hole in the center. There's not really a clear visual cue, it's just around here somewhere. %1 health, I'm already like, okay, this is not looking good. Luckily I get a health crate there immediately because I got shot at almost a second after I saved myself from that 1%. Lost 25% again there due to colliding with the satellite with my rocket. And again, we're hitting the 50-second mark here. I'm like, okay, chances of me getting the time now, not very likely. There's just so much to do in 10 seconds. You need about 15 seconds by this point. there's usually just about enough crates left over where you can do something about it. Alright, we enter attempt number 10. I'm at 50 seconds. Again, this is kind of like... This is still a bit on the risky side, but it's worth going for when you get to 50 seconds, where I died anyway. 28 seconds, okay? Died again to the black hole. Death, 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 death and destruction. It's kind of funny, actually. I was literally just watching a video about someone claiming that space travel was faked. About how dangerous space is, and so they believe it's really unlikely that someone actually made it into the moon. In case you're wondering, I don't care either way if the moon landing was real or fake. It doesn't change my life a whole lot. I don't really have an opinion on it. I'm more inclined to believe that the moon landing did happen than didn't happen. Okay, we're hitting again. We're hitting like the 50-second mark, but I was very unlucky there. I wasn't able to destroy the UFO in a timely fashion, so it meant that I just knew with 10 seconds to go, it ain't worth even trying. Okay, attempt number 20. Again, using the barrel roll to my advantage there. Barreling back across. It does save time. Otherwise, I'd have to literally do a really slow U-turn around. Oh, I think that was Dingodile there, so I've answered my question. I think I've just watched Dingodile sail on past my rocket there. Okay, this is good. You see that? We're at 38 seconds on 2 destroyed. That's really good. It means that we've got, as of right now, we've got 16 seconds to destroy another ship. Sorry, more than that, we've got 19 seconds. That's plenty of time. So this is a run that I'm definitely going to try my best to finish on. Pick up the extra health crate, so I'm literally on the brink of death, but I could have saved time if I'd been lucky and not gone for that. But there we have it, 57.83. I could have definitely got a 55 if I hadn't gone for that health crate, but you just never know if your run's going to end right there. So yeah, that's the time I take forward to beat Caddy with, 57.83. And you'll see the side-by-side right now.
It's fun when everything flies off fucking screen. Yeah, emoji movie. Yeah, that was. It was. That is the word. It was like. I know it's a meme to not like it because emojis. I don't give a fuck what your movie's about. Make it good. No, because I said, didn't I? I bet you this film ends with a dance number, and it did, and I walked out at that point. No, I am all for any insane idea for a film as long as you can make it good. But there was not a single. I didn't laugh once. I didn't smile once. I didn't enjoy a single moment of that movie. Not a single moment. It was painful from the second it began to the second it ended. So I'm sure you guys can now see what my plan is. Oh god, I missed one! Oh shit! Come on, blow up, blow up, blow up, blow up, blow up, blow up! Woo! Okay, that wasn't too bad. I just changed my strat.